Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for the first time I'm going to be using dip powder system. Now this dip powder system was sent to me by EC Cosmetics and I'm really thankful to them because I wanted to use it a lot. So in this video I will show you guys how you can create a nail using this dip powder system, and I will also show you guys how you can create this nail art design which I did for Valentine's Day, but that is already over, so you can create it for wedding parties or any kind of parties as per your wish. Before that, if you're new to my channel, then welcome, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you don't miss out any of my future videos. So let's get started. So this dip powder system comprises of total 4 things, that is a base coat, activator, top coat and the dipping powder. So the dipping powder which I'm going to be using this is number 181. By the way, if you guys are interested in buying this product, then check the description of this video where there will be direct link of it. Now along with this 4 thing, they have also sent this one which has all the instruction of how to apply it. So you don't have to worry much. All the steps are mentioned over here and it comprises of total 7 steps. So I will be following all the steps mentioned in this particular page. Now before showing you guys how to use it, let me show you guys one thing. Now when you will open the base coat and the top coat, this is what you guys will be seeing. That is, the brush has stuck to the mouth of the bottle. Now I don't think that they have sent some faulty products to you guys. This is what I have thought when I got it, but then I saw that instruction mentioned in that particular page. At the back of that page it is mentioned that when you use the base and the top coat, it is normal that the brush sticks to the bottle. Please don't worry, because dip powder doesn't need to be cured in lamp. So the base and the top coat are made of special formulas so that their adhesive is stronger, more viscous and easier to stick powder. Make the nails stronger and higher gloss, no chipping or color fading. And then the steps are mentioned that how you can put that brush back to the cap. What you have to do is, using a hand, just take off that brush, then close the cap and then open it, and this way the brush will stick to the cap. And also at the bottom there is one black thing which you can open it. It's almost like a tray and I don't know why they have given that thing, and it's also not mentioned in the instruction page why they have given. Now anyways, let's start with the steps. So the first step is to apply the base coat. Next, I will dip my nails into the dip powder. Now while doing this dip powder system, I have noticed that the base coat is adhesive for sure, but it is very quick drying. So you have to be quick enough to dip your nails into the powder before it gets dry. That's what happened, that I took lot of time, so the base coat dries up and it didn't stick much of the powder. So what you can do is, you can apply the base coat and the powder as many times as you feel like that it has fully covered your nails and it's properly done. And it's also mentioned in the instruction that apply second layer of base gel. But if you feel like that the second layer is not enough, you can go with third layer. And I've applied total 3 layers to get this. Next, using the fan brush, I'm just dusting off the extra powder from the nails. And then I will apply the activator. Now after applying the activator, the next step is to file the surface. Now this dip powder will form rough surface, so you need to file it off to make it smooth. For that you can use any kind of file. It's better to use a high grade file because it is very tough and rough, so you need a file. The file I'm using is 150 by 180 and I bought it from Amazon. You can get the link in the description box, so check it out. Now also, when we are applying this dip powder system, there is high chance that some portion will get too much of powder and some portion will get less amount of powder, so we have to file it off to make it smooth and look nice, because it will not look good if some portion it is bumpy and some portion it is smooth. So you have to file it off. And the last step is to apply the top coat, and this is how it looks after applying the top coat. You guys can see that glossy, that shiny, glittery effect of this purple color. Actually, the powder which was sent to me is a violet glitter powder. They also have normal powder which will give normal color, and they also have glitter powder. So this one is among those glitter powders. Now let's do the same thing on my pinky finger. So the first I will apply the base coat, then I will dip my nails into the dip powder, then again I will apply second layer of base coat, then I will again dip my nails into the dip powder. And then I will apply the activator. Now for the pinky finger, I'm not going to file it now, I will file it later on after doing the middle two nails. If you guys are using this dip powder system for the first time, then it will be tough for you guys to make any kind of design using it. But still, I'm going to try to make a design using it because, you know, your girl will not stop. So I'm going to make a negative space heart on my middle finger. So let's try. So first I'm applying the base coat and then I'm dipping my nails in the powder. First I'm making the lower portion of the heart at the low part. And then I'm making the upper portion of the heart. Now if you guys are using dip powder system for the first time, then there are few things which you guys should remember. That is, the base coat and the top coat is highly adhesive and it's also quick drying. So make sure that it doesn't get in contact with your skin, because it happens to me that I was almost going to stuck two of my nails together, so be aware. And the second thing is that if by chance the base coat get applied to your cuticle area and without even noticing you put your nails into the dip powder and the powder gets stuck into the cuticle area, then don't use force to take those things off your cuticles, because it might end up into taking off a layer of your skin, which will hurt because it is really adhesive. And also don't use any file to just file it off, because that might end up into a cut. So the best thing is that after you take a bath, it will automatically come off your skin and then you kind of file it off. And it happens to me, I did the same way, so I'm just telling you guys, do it is the easiest way. Don't use any pressure to just take it off from your skin. It might end up any cuts unlike that. And also, as it is a quick drying, so you have to be quick enough in doing it. Don't just waste your time after applying the base coat and dipping your nails into the powder. And one more thing, make sure when you're doing it, you have applied this powder in every portion of your nails. Now as I'm shooting a video, my hands are below the camera, so the other side of my nail is getting less amount of powder, which end up into uneven surface nail. So make sure you check it out. Now I'm going to make a heart on my ring finger. For that I'm putting the base coat on that black tray which I've showed you guys at the beginning of this video, which is below all the bottles. So, and using a dotting tool, I'm making the heart. First I'm making the outline and then I'm filling the rest. Now as it is quick drying, it's better to make small thing at a time if you're doing any kind of design. And if you're making the full nail, then apply it and dip the nails. But if you're making something like this, that is heart or something like that, then do in a small steps. Now after applying the powder, I will dust off the excess using the fan brush and then I will apply the activator. After the activator, I'm going to file it off, which I will do it off camera. Now I'm going to apply the top coat. Next I'm using this brown pretty glitter top coat and its name is Flying Snow, and I'm going to be applying it at the middle of the heart. For that I'm using a sponge because I want the more portion of the glitter to get stuck and less amount of clear polish, because when we apply the glitter polish on the sponge it will absorb the clear nail polish, leaving behind the glitter onto your nails. Next I'm using white nail polish from TS Beauty and its name is Marshmallow, and using a dotting tool I will just put some dot around the heart. I'm also making a heart on my index finger just at the tip of the nail. It will be a small heart. Now as my nails are already in a stilettos shape, so it has that V shape, so just I have to make the top portion of the heart to make it a heart. And I'm going to do the same thing on my pinky finger. Now for the ring finger I'm going to be using white acrylic paint, and using it first I will outline the heart and then I will make some swirls to decorate it. And I know this video is a bit long, but what can I do? There's so many steps involved in this system, and I've also showed you guys a nail art design using it, so it is a bit long. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And finally add a glossy top coat to seal the design. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys like it, and if so then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below whether you guys have any kind of request to do any kind of video or nail art or something like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.